Hello and welcome to Bar 20 Arms. Today we're working with the 300 Blackout again. This one was actually by viewer request. He was wanting us to use smaller grain bullet to do another deer hunt. Well, we're out of season, so we're not going to be able to do that. We might be able to do that next year if we haven't moved on, but we should be able to work it in. So as a alternative, we're going to do a ballistic gel test with a 125 grain Sierra Pro Hunter. This is the bullet that he wanted to see tested. So we're going to do a ballistic gel test. First off, though, we're going to do a group test. I want to see how well these bullets group. Now, this is an initial load, so I would have to work with these a little bit to work up a load. But according to the some load data that I got off the internet, this is my load. So we're gonna want to show you the bullet. It's just a typical soft nose. The only thing that concerns me about it is it's a flat base bullet. It is not a boat tail. Now, in my experience, boat tails are much more accurate. So that's going to be kind of my concern with it. I'll always have that in the back of my head, so I probably won't be. I'm more biased towards the boat tail. But anyway, we're going to give it our best shot. We have the equipment to do it, so we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. I put a better trigger in my AR, so hopefully that'll assist me in grouping better. The combat trigger is just not a very good trigger for group testing and such. But let's get to shooting. We're going to place the camera down range and try to establish a good group, and then next video we're going to do a gel test to check on expansion at 100 yards. Alright, let's get shooting. This is our group right here. I shot two groups. First group wasn't so well, so I shot another group. I think, like I said before, flat bases are they're not very accurate for some reason, or not as accurate as boat tails. So personally, I would choose a boat tail bullet even if I had to go up and weight a little bit. But this is, I don't know, for an automatic rifle, 16-inch barrel, it's not really a bad group. It's just not acceptable by me. And if I was determined to use that bullet, I would download them a little bit, work on the load a little bit, change the powder, change the length of the bullet, or the bullet in the casing, stretch it out, pull it in, until I tighten this group up. Because there's probably a sweet spot where it's going to be a little more accurate than that. But based on my personal experience, I wouldn't expect it to do much better than that. Like I said, you may be able to bring it in a little bit more. It's about an inch group. But like I said, for a AR-15, 16-inch barrel, that's probably a pretty good group. This group, I blame a lot on me. This flyer, I'm not really sure why it went out there. It could have been, there's a number of things. So I have no idea about that. And I can't explain why this one was closer. I don't know. But I really feel like I had good trigger control and this was a good group. So I'm going to leave it at that for right now. Like I said, if you plan to use this bullet, you'd have to work on it a little bit and get a good length. Overall length, powder charge, you'd have to change a little bit and work on it a little bit. But it's probably an acceptable bullet. It's traveling about 2,150 feet per second. And you could probably go up a little bit. I would recommend going down a little bit. They seem like they're pretty hot. But let's get on to the ballistic gel test. Thanks for watching. Come back and see you soon. Bar 20 Arms.